Hi, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. Already know I haven't been live in a while, so I do apologize. I had a lot going on the past couple days, so wasn't able to post the dailies. So I thought, you know what? I need to go live. I need to post the dailies. I need to make this happen. Ooh, yes. Already feeling good about this. Ellen Santiago, thank you so much for being first in. Shania, Alyssa, thank you, thank you. Let me make this a little bit shorter so I can see what it says. No, it's not going to work that way. That's okay. All right. Love reading. Well, I know you're saying you'd like a general love reading, but since we're live and we're connected, let's make that question a little bit more specific, please, Shania. I would love if you could give me insight into my future career. For Ellen, I have a full-time job and I'm graduating in July. Hi, Christine, Miriam, Strawberry 15, Brittany. Thank you, thank you. I can see that my oops. Strawberry 15. Whoa, let's turn that down. I can see that my chat is not going to hold slow for me. So let me see chat phone. Let me try switching. There we go. Yay. All right, Alyssa came in. Delnika. Make sure I said hi to everybody so far. All right, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. All right, so while Shania has time to put in a more specific question, we'll go with Alina's. Alina. Did I say Ellen before? There's a reason for that. And that makes me happy. Probably not you happy, but it makes me happy. Family name. All right. I would love if you could give me insight into my future career. I have a full-time job and I'm graduating in July. Well, first off, congratulations on graduating and my condolences for, for student loans now going to be kicking in. Lena. It happens all the time, she says. But Elena is such a beautiful name. It shouldn't happen all the time. I was saying Ellen, Ellen. It's a family name. So that makes me feel good because I know my ancestors are here with me. But that still doesn't fix that I said your name incorrectly. So Elena's job. Future career. Okay, so I'm going to have to tell you what I heard before I even pulled a card was that it feels like you need to fill out other things before you dive into, say, career. It feels like you need to pick up some. Okay, I don't know why I'm seeing this. So you're going to tell me why I'm seeing this because it's not my message, it's yours. But I'm seeing like a coffee house, working in a coffee house. So I don't know if you do work in a coffee house, but I'm seeing a coffee house. So if you don't already work in a coffee house, for me, what that means is I'm hearing customer service really, really, really strongly. It's like You got to get in your bruises. You got to get in your got to get your grit. It's like you have to, and I hate saying it this way, but you have to, you got to, you're going to have to blue collar it. It's about really, I don't know. I don't quite feel like you've completely found yourself as in your sort of dedication and doing something where you're not going to get paid a lot of money, and you're learning what it means to survive and struggle on your own, so you're collecting those life lessons. It feels like you got to do the time, even though there wasn't a crime. Okay. It feels like you got to do the time. You got to put in some work to the regular everyday man's kind of job so that you can be in the regular everyday man's kind of world to make you better, make you better. So the Six of Swords, the literal meaning means you're leaving a situation and it's not been peachy keen, but you're leaving the situation and now things are starting to turn around. It doesn't, not necessarily as quickly as you hoped. I used to work customer service in the past. I worked for the federal attorneys. LOL, I was at a coffee house today. Federal attorneys. Okay, so you did used to work customer service. All right, well, I'll take the coffee house. So it was very customer servicey. Okay, so let's see. Is it her knowledge? Has she gathered? I feel like, yeah, it feels like to me that, Elena, you're not necessarily going to be happy right away. It's like, yes, I'm done, but yeah, you need to go through some more changes here. There's some more growing pains for you. I don't feel as though that, I feel like you're going to make yourself stay where you're at, but it's not going to make you happy. And you're going to have to get to that point. Whoa. You're going to have to get to that point where, yeah, you're going to have to get to that point where you're like, okay, this isn't for me. I need to move on. I need to find something else. It feels like where you're at right now isn't going to fulfill you. And eventually you're going to leave and move on. But it's about you getting to that point. It's about you getting to that, okay, I'm ready to take some chances. And if that means less money, that means less money. But I'm willing to take chances and just trust that I'm going to be guided to exactly where I need to go. I'm not saying that you're going to hate your coworkers, because it doesn't feel like it's a coworker thing. You're not going to get fulfillment exactly where you're at. She says, yep, I'm not happy. I'm bored, actually. Yeah, there's no fulfillment. There's no fulfillment. I do feel like you're going to have to take a job. Like, I'm seeing you having to live in this tiny little apartment. It almost looks like a duplex, because it's like, you know what? I'm going to be happy with what I have. And that's where I'm going to find my happiness. It's like you're wasting away. Well, changes. You got to make changes. And, it's not necessarily going to be profitable. But I feel like, am I pulling this card? Okay. So weird not hearing you guys talk back. Yeah, dude. Yeah. This is about you going out and making your possibilities. All right. Now, I'm not saying quit your job. Make sure you're ready for it. Save your money, downsize, smaller place, all this other stuff, so your bills are less. Everything. I mean, if roommatings, whatever. But it feels like you got to make some sacrifices. to get what you really want, and that's happy. And then once you're happy, you're going to be like, well, this material sacrifice I made was totally worth it because that wasn't happiness. Okay. Think about it, girl. Take your time. Don't rush into anything. I mean, we got the Tower, so it's clear that the change is going to come whether you want it or not. But I feel like with knowledge is power kind of situation here, and you can prepare yourself and do what you need. All right, I saw something else. It was kind of funny, so I wanted to say that out loud. It kind of threw me off. Aries, Taurus, Cusper. Oh, Christine, sorry, happy birthday. Yes, thank you so much for sharing. I appreciate you doing that. That's awesome. Somebody else said something about having, oh my gosh, Strawberry 15. She says, OMG. Okay, I had to say it like that. I just graduated with my bachelor's degree and I will have to start paying money back. Oh, the joy of student loans. Okay. So I wanted to see if Shania had been able to put in a more specific question yet. Is anyone coming back? Okay. Is anyone coming back? I don't know if you guys have noticed, but I try to go in order. Like I try not to jump around. I know it happens because, you know, I'm just a regular old human being and shit happens. But I do try to make sure that, you know, if I've answered somebody's question last time, then I am taking these. Okay, apparently I'm taking those. Sorry, my guys interrupted. Then I might skip past the questions to, you know, get to somebody who hasn't had a question before. Okay, it was like this. They're like yelling at me. They're like, stop chatting and just read. Okay. So the Queen of Chalices, coming back. You're saying, will they come back? With her being reversed, this was a heartbreaking situation here. And I'm hearing it hit me at home. It hit me at home. It really hit my heart. The Nine of Cups is the wish card. And I love this deck because when I use this deck, I don't always read like the meaning that's written with this. This deck speaks to me in such a beautiful way. And Shania, I feel like with having the Queen, the Nine of Cups reversed, and the stars reversed, Estrellas. Got to throw some Spanish words out there. I am half Mexican, you know. I feel like this person isn't going to be able to fulfill your dreams. This isn't your dreams come true person. I mean, I just heard, I'm going to be totally personal, so please don't be mad at me. I heard like the bound chicka wow that was good. All right. Like it feels like that stuff it was good. You feel like you did have a connection there, but I don't feel like this is an emotional connection. I don't feel like, I feel like this is more of a fun time, learn some lessons, have some good memories kind of thing. But yeah, I feel like you're better off without him. So even if he wasn't or she wasn't able to provide you with closure, it's about you providing yourself with closure, because that's who's really provides you with closure anyways. Everyone thinks, oh, I just need closure. I needed to see him one last time. Well, no, because seeing them one last time isn't going to all of a sudden make them say, hey, I'm sorry I treated like you like shit. Good luck with your life. It's about you finding your own peace. And you can do that. And it's very vivid. What I'm being shown psychically is you meditating and picturing the person and getting your closure in meditation. And by doing this, you're going to be cutting the psychic cords that are energetically connecting you, and you're going to be able to move on faster without that, without that energy still flowing within you. I hope that helps, sweetie. Okay. All right, let me go back. Let me see. I'm trying to be in order. I swear to God. Marima. I like that name. A very pretty name. When I go to Cali this month, will I find a job internship? Thank you. Okay, so then, Christine, you're next. So Strawberry 15, when I go to Cali this month, I feel I don't really recognize the place I'm seeing. I mean, California is a big state. Okay. I don't really recognize the place I'm seeing. I feel like water's near, but not super close. Oh, wait, that's the whole state. But yeah, no. All right, let's just pull some cards for you, girl. They'll give me some more messages when I'm supposed to get them. Don't go sideways, phone. Okay, good. Makes sense. Shared with my groups. Oh, thanks, Christine. Okay. Shania, I'm going to say this real quick. You asked if you're going to have a child next year. This is my answer for that. Have fun practicing getting pregnant. All right. Just have fun. Don't worry about if you will get pregnant, because when you do, your body changes, and afterwards you're like, oh my God, what happened today? Trust me, been through that. It's girl, just have fun practicing getting pregnant. Okay. And then it will come in the time it's supposed to come. And having fun, well, that's probably going to help things speed up a little bit more. This one, and am I taking one of these? Okay. Poor Strawberry coming to Cali. Going back to Cali. Sorry. Oh my God. And I got LL Cool J in my head. Will I find a job internship? That's for me. So, Strawberry 15. Why am I seeing San Luis? San Luis Obispo. I think that's what I'm seeing. Maybe I'm not. Maybe I'm not recognizing the place. But I just saw a bar there. Freaking out because your belly button's changing. Oh, girl, you got to take the belly button ring out now. Trust me. If you have one. I had one and I had to take it out every time with both my boys. And get the coconut butter lotion and start lathering it. You've never heard of Slow? Okay, so that's what we call it here, SLO, because it's San Luis Obispo. So what I saw was a bar that I went to in San Luis a few back in the day, and I saw you like getting distracted. So what I felt like is being distracted, because isn't that what bars are for? It's about distracting yourself, not really thinking about, not. So I feel like you really need to stay on task or you will not accomplish that. So God, do you know somebody? Or you're wanting to know somebody, wanting to make friends, staying with somebody? Okay. Anyway, moving forward. Aw. Okay. Wow. No, not all of those. Okay. Well, so yeah, being distracted. It just, I feel like your family doesn't want you to leave. Your family does not want you to leave at all. Ooh. Does not feel like it's happening, but I feel like it's going to make other people happy that it's not happening. You know, your family. Strawberry, I feel like you may make some connections out here, but for the time being, they're not, God, they're, okay. I actually kind of feel like you're supposed to be on the other coast. Okay, Strawberry 15. She says, yes, my guy friend. Just smack in the face. I feel like, okay, so then that's who's the distraction, is the guy. But I feel like you're supposed to be on the other coast. I don't know if you've even thought about. Yeah, the East Coast. And well, shit, I don't even recognize anything they're showing me. So, because I'm seeing sidewalks and buildings, and that's not the images you get for California. I'm seeing sidewalks and tall buildings. It feels, and now I'm seeing, I think it's Washington, D.C. If you could do like Congress, I don't know. Yes, she is supposed to be on the East Coast. That's what I feel like. I feel like East Coast. Yeah, and I'm seeing, because there's like super, super cold, windy weather around the tall buildings. And we don't get that here. I mean, it gets cold here, but not where we have like, it's not like San Francisco windy. Like, this is different. It's like snow windy and blizzard windy. And that's not in the city. That's, yeah, I don't know either. New York. Yeah, I don't know. Like, because I don't recognize the building, but I feel like you're supposed to be on the East Coast. You know what I'm just being honest with you because I don't recognize the building and I wish I could. If I could, I'd be like, okay, this is what I'm seeing exactly, but I don't recognize the building, but I am seeing, I'm feeling more like closer to Washington, D.C., to D.C. area. So I don't know what you're trying to get an intern for, but I would check there. Okay. And see what listings. I'm sure there's some sort of intern search. I feel like that's where you're supposed to be. Not, not California. All right. I'm going to leave it at that. I know I said I'd be here an hour. And if I try to, so I would rather be talking to you, honestly, because I would describe to you everything I would see because it's your message that I'm getting. And usually you know what that picture that I'm being shown means. And then my clients go, oh, yeah. And I'm like, I don't know, because it's your picture, not mine. All right. Scrolling up. Hey, Brittany. I think I said hi to you. All right. Christine would love a reading. It's her birthday. Christine, did you give me let me see if you gave me a specific question. Any guidance? Okay. Why are you so vague? Oh, Christine, are you wanting to do something? Okay. This kind of isn't fair because I know who you are, so I don't feel like this is fair. And I asked my guides to give me images of things that I wouldn't know. But since they keep showing me um, something, I mean, I know that you're very intuitive, and I know that you work with your gifts. Um, so I just want to say that out loud because I'm not going to pretend like I'm not going to, anyways, I'm not going to pretend like I'm something I'm not. And I know this about her. I know she's an intuitive, and I know she has gifts. I actually saw you doing what I'm doing, like right now, what I'm doing. What I saw for you was you reading cards. I did feel as though, because I have a antique table from the 1800s, and what they showed me in this table is like the reason I bought it is it's a perfect reading table, but it's not big enough to put, lay everything out for a video like this. It's a one-on-one reading table. And that's what I saw was you sitting at a table very similar to my personal reading table that's small and cozy, to do personal readings when I do them in person. So that's what I saw for you is that you need to be, yeah, trying to raise my vibration. Yeah. I feel like you need to be doing readings. And, and then I just heard practice makes perfect, practice makes perfect, practice makes perfect. And they repeat things in my head like that. Sorry, I tend to repeat them too. But that's just what I feel. I feel like, but not, I feel more like oracle cards for you. And I'm even seeing rune stones. Do you read rune stones? I don't know if you read rune stones. I mean, I know who you are. I know I don't know you personally or anything like that, but that's what I feel like. You should be doing this. You should be doing readings. I'm not seeing tarot. I'm seeing things that aren't commonly being used, and I'm seeing runestone. So I will leave that. Yes, and you are a clairvoyant. Well, then you're on your right path, Christine. That's what you are supposed to be doing, and that's what you need to be doing. And they're also saying you don't need to try to raise your vibration. I totally just heard Yoda. Try not, do or do not. It's not try. You either do it or you don't, and you do it. So it's about changing your vocabulary, and then just by dropping that one word out, it's going to give you more confidence in who you are. So I feel like you're doing the right thing, and I do feel like you should continue to do that for sure. Oh my God. Okay. Um, did I skip somebody? I just want to make sure. Ask specific questions, you guys, because this is just a quick Q&A. If I do just like energy connection readings, it could, go up to a half an hour long. So I just want to do Q&As. If you'd like a personal reading, of course, email me, psychicjenb@gmail.com. And I can read your energy, to verify we're connected. And then I start answering questions from there. But so just specific questions for this. Okay, Miss Lamar, should I hang in there with this Aries Taurus during these rocky times or move on? Who was our other Aries Taurus in there? Maybe you should talk to her and tell her how hard headed y'all are. So He knows what she's in for if she hangs on. So Aries Taurus, that has got to be the roughest cusp, I would say, because the Aries fire, passionate, I'm going to take on the world energy. And the Taurus, I need to look tough, even though I'm such a sweetheart and so sensitive on the inside, being mixed together. Aries crescent moon, tell her what she's in for. I mean, and Aries Taurus cuspers, they are, I worked with one and he was the nicest guy to us. However, with some other people he didn't like, he was really rough around the edges. Okay. And so it's really about what he's feeling at the moment. Because I'm strongly feeling like this Aries Taurus, this cusper, I'll call him a cusper, that your cusper is undecided on themselves right now. That your Aries Taurus does have inner conflict. And I don't feel as though that when you have rocky times that it necessarily has anything to do with your relationship. I feel like this is more of a sabotage of the unsureness. And your cusper may not even know that they're sabotaging. I do feel like some childhood trauma plays into your cusper wanting to really protect their heart. So opening up and getting vulnerable, that's when things get rough and rocky. Your cusper just feels like, well, I'm getting too close. I need to push you away. So honestly, honey, this is about you deciding if this is something you're willing to put up with until they come around. That being said, if you're just fixing them, every woman who's ever fixed a man will tell you this. Anytime you're fixing a relationship and you fix the person, they move on after you fix them. So you have to decide what's right for you in this situation. It's it feels like this. I mean, I don't want to influence your relationship. Okay. You have to decide this on your own. I can tell you what the cards say. I can tell you what my guides are saying, but this is a decision. Okay. So I'm just saying, if you break up with them, do not say it was my fault and then they come after me. What I'm saying is that it just does not feel like this is necessarily a successful venture with this person, but you have to decide this in your own time, in your own space, what you're willing to live with and where you feel as though your line is. So draw your line and do that out of respect for yourself. Okay? You want to draw your line in the sand and say this is when this is enough. You want to make sure you are receiving the respect you deserve. And I'm not saying that this person isn't a sweet, loving person, because anyone Taurus energy, oh my God, I don't even care how tough they try to act. I already know. I see right through you. I know if you're a Taurus, you have a huge heart and it's a heart of gold. You need to decide what is for you. Feels so intense. Like I've got to cut the energy cord with you. It just feels so intense. Your heart's so torn. No, I'm just getting images of your broken heart. Okay. Sweetie, you got to do what's right for you. Okay. You have to do what's right for you. You have to take care of yourself. It's the airplane thing. If you start to put a mask on somebody else, then you'll pass out before you can get a mask on you. And then no one will get a mask on you and you suffocate. You have to put your own mask on before you can put somebody else's on. Okay. All right. Carrie, I was wondering if you could feel if I will find a potentially good guy for a relationship. Carrie, that feels like energy you're creating around yourself. If 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 you're in this point where you feel like I'm never going to find a good guy, then you're right, you won't. You need to change that view into I am worth finding someone who's going to treat me like I'm worth having. I am worth finding somebody who is what I consider good. You need to change the energy around you. If you have an energy worker that is close to you, okay, I'm going to read that. That was funny, Miss Lamar. That was funny. But for Carrie, this really is about you changing the energy around you and believing that you should receive what you want because you deserve it. So like if you don't think you deserve the best, you won't get the best. So you need to think you deserve the best without getting cocky. I have to throw that in there. Without getting cocky. But I do feel like working with an energy worker, so somebody who does Reiki or Shambhala or a spiritual response therapist, working with them, it doesn't feel like you need spiritual response therapy. It doesn't feel that intense, but I think a Reiki worker could tell you once they crack you open, because I do feel like you have a pretty thick shell around your aura, as in not like, this feels so personal, and I'm sorry, I'm not saying any of this to embarrass you, okay? It feels like you have so much doubt about yourself that you don't need to have. Like, you're a 10, but you think you're a 4 kind of doubt, So, honey, you be hot. Just find a guy that is going to treat you that way, because you need to change your energy to believe you need to be treated that way. I hope that makes sense. I was trying to be as delicate as possible. But it's just you have to believe you deserve it, and when you believe it, it happens. It happens. All right. I don't know if Carrie said anything to reply, but I have got to go back to Miss Lamar. What'd she say? Where are you? I see you. She says, I felt that way. Damn it, I lost it again. But I was hoping I was tripping. I know. You got to go with your gut. You got to go with your gut. And that's the thing. I know it's hard because you want things to be different, or you don't want things to be the way they are. So you want to ignore your gut. And that's just, change is hard. Change is hard. All right. January 18th. Oh, so you're a cusper too. You are a Capricorn. No, January 18th. You're an Aquarius Pisces. Just listen to your gut. Don't ignore that Pisces energy. Why does this keep rolling up? Boop, 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 boop. I don't want to give you guys dead air here. Thanks again, Christine, for sharing. And we already talked to Shania about her baby, about having a baby. Just have fun practicing. All right. And then my Luna girl. Oh my gosh. If you guys don't know it, I have a podcast on Saturday nights. It's on Spreaker. Luna's going to be on with me Saturday. They're all laughing. I love it. Yay. Laugh and have fun. All right. Delnica. Oh, I love your last name, Payne. That's, I mean, just because I'm a little morbid, but whatever. I would like to know if my Cancer X is coming back and if I should accept him back or continue to see the Aries I'm talking to. Is this the one? Delnica, honey, are you still here? I would like to know your sign. And with that being said, I'm not an astrologer. The reason I'm asking is because, and you know what? Don't even answer me. Don't even answer me. Hopefully you haven't started typing it. You've gone from water to fire. Cancer is a water sign, Aries is a fire. So it feels like there was something missing from the water energy that you needed, that you went to the fire sign. Of course, yes, your sign is going to matter. I wouldn't normally recommend this, but I'm hearing this. I feel like you need to find a website where you can have. I'm not going to advertise an app. I just downloaded this app, anyways. I'm not going to advertise an app. Sorry, I'm talking to my guys. It feels like the Cancer was holding something back that you felt you needed more passion about, i.e., the Aries. I mean, Cancer and Aries are so opposite. Cancers are super, super sensitive. You have to be gentle with them. I have my son's a Cancer, my aunt's a Cancer. I mean, I have all kinds of Cancers in my family, and you have to talk to Cancers in a very gentle manner. With your Aries, you're able to be like super straightforward. I mean, crazy honest. We're talking about you don't have to hold it back with your Aries. So I think what you need to do in this situation is perhaps run both your charts together if you know their birthdays. Obviously, you're not going to know what time they were born or where they were born necessarily, but you can get a general kind of description. Have somebody run if you want to pay somebody, but I would kind of look into their astrological sign if I were you, at the very least. Look into their astrological sign and read what their sign is about, get to know them a little bit more, and then figure out why you're attracted to two such opposite people. Compare that information to your own, because I feel like you're the kind of girl that you need to see these answers for yourself. It needs to be in black and white in front of you, and that helps you make your decision. Sorry, that's what they're saying for Delnica. Can't say said that girl needs to see it for herself. She has to read it. All right. Let's see. Leanne, struggling. Leanne, are you still here, sweetie? Struggling with my job and ex Pisces. Anything in the cards that could be greatly revealed. Okay. So when it rains, it pours. I already heard that. It feels like all of these things are happening to you at once, Leanne, because you need this change. It does. I'm hearing, like, I literally saw a marsh. Do you know what a marsh is? Like overly wet lands. You can't really get through them. You have to dig around and find land that's high enough. Yeah, you know what marsh is. Anyways, it's like you're stuck in this an emotional wetland. You need this change here. You need why they keep showing me Lord of the Rings movie, okay, is when he falls in, it's about really taking a look at yourself. Okay. It's about really taking a look at yourself. They're saying, I didn't need all those. So guess what? I'm putting them back. And saying, hey, this is happening because I need change. This is happening because I've been in this stalemate. This is happening because there are better things for me. It's like when the universe just throws all this shit at you at once. It's about you looking within and finding your courage, finding your strength, finding that you can grow in any place, anywhere, playing the cards that you've been dealt, that you can do this. Pisces, I will tell you something about Pisces that hopefully will help you. Pisces will reflect towards their partner. So, whomever they're dating, married, whatever, how they feel they're being treated. Does that mean you are treating them that way? No. But if they feel like they're being treated this way, they're going to treat you that way. Let me see what you wrote again. Struggling with no job and an ex Pisces. Okay. So if Leanne, something the universe has often told me is if you're doing something you're not supposed to be doing, like say you got a job at a cafe as a waitress, but you kept dropping things and breaking them and you get fired, and you go to the next cafe and you get fired. You go to the next cafe and you get fired. You're not supposed to be working in a cafe. You're not supposed to be a waitress. And the universe is screaming this at you. The next one you work at closes. The universe is screaming this at you for a reason. Leanne, are you still here? She might come back and listen to this. I don't know. I'm wondering if you started school and didn't finish, because I am being shown that you need to go to school, but it's not like regular school. It feels like a trade. You need to learn a trade. So I don't know if you thought about getting into. What are you guys showing me? You're here? Okay. Did you start some sort of trade school or think about going to a trade school? It might be a JC. I need you to answer that. I know there's like a delay. Was in real estate, but it didn't work out. If you're not an earth sign, real estate isn't going to be for you. Long pause. Sorry. I know there's like a 30-second delay. Hopefully, it's only like 15 seconds. I made the kid get off of the Xbox so I could go live. See what I went through for you guys? I made him get off Xbox. You know that didn't go well for me. Scorpio, yeah. Unless you have your moon sign or rising sign, but I would say more your moon sign. It would have to be moon and rising or earth. It just does not feel like, yeah. I'm going to tell you right now, anybody that sells, works in, say, leasing, rentals, sells homes, does real estate, anything like that. I love you too, Mon. They are earth signs. The people who love it are earth signs. Virgos, Capricorns, Taurus, especially Taurus. Moon in Cancer, Scorpio, Cancer. Ooh. So you need to. Why do I see you working for yourself? It seems like you need to have some sort of Aries. But why am I seeing I feel like you know the answer to this, why I'm seeing a school. Either you've been thinking about going to school, because I'm asking them, are they showing me hair or nails? And they're saying no. I said, well, do you want her to be a masseuse? I feel like if you wanted to become a Reiki master and work that into being a massage therapist, that you could be, because, especially because of your Scorpio Cancer, intuitive, okay? Um, Empathic, and gaining knowledge with becoming a Reiki master or a Shambhala master, and mixing that with massage therapy. Like, people would say you're the best in the world kind of thing, but I don't feel like that's it either. But that might make you happy. I'm just going to throw that out there. Why am I, and they're still showing me this college. Maybe it's a junior college. Oh, you don't let yourself move on because of this heartbreak. Yeah, Pisces, Scorpios, good sex. Definitely good sex for you. I'm all just telling everybody's business, but it's the truth. Yeah, Elena, being an empath can be rough, but it can be awesome as well. Okay, so I lost Leanne. She's not answering me. I just feel like your emotions around you, like, you feel like you've tried and failed. You feel like you've tried and failed. And it feels like you're scared to keep trying because you haven't found the right thing here. I am seeing a school building. So I think it's a junior college or some sort of trade school, like a nice big trade school. I feel like there's something you're supposed to be going to school for. So yes, that's how you feel. Yeah. I feel like you need to build your confidence in yourself, and that going to school is going to be good for you. I do feel like school is, I don't know, like, I see you making a new network. So I'm gonna recommend that. I'm gonna recommend that going to school. Yeah, you know what it is. There's got to be something you've dreamt about. I've been wanting to hope for, or wanted to do, or you're gonna go look at your local JC website and it's just gonna pop up and you're gonna be like, shit, yeah, that's what I want to do. And that's what you're supposed to do. And then email me and tell me what it is, because I don't understand the message. I just keep seeing it's cool. And they're telling me, because they're not saying hairdresser, they're not saying nails. I think doing massage would make you happy as a Scorpio Cancer. That would make you happy to heal other people. I think you would find it very satisfying. But they're not showing me that either. They're being very cryptic, and when they're being cryptic, it's because you're supposed to know. You're supposed to. They're saying she's supposed to tell you. Oh, I don't know why y'all yelling at me. Tell her. She's a Scorpio Cancer. She can vibe it. You can tell her. Do you see other people's spirit guides? I've always wondered who mine were. I think I have a gypsy. Well, if you think you have a gypsy, Elena, then you have a gypsy. Then you do. You don't just think that out of nowhere. That's your spirit guide connecting with you and showing you who they are, what they look like, what they did in a past life. So hell's yeah. All right. Throwing up the horns for you. I actually did a DNA test and found out I got a bunch of gypsy blood in me. I was like, I'm a gypsy. Everybody just call me a gypsy. I bugged like my whole family for a week, making them all. Did I tell you I was a gypsy yet today? It was terrible for them. Oh, thanks, Christine. Love you guys. See, I don't know, how do I miss this stuff? Missed it. I think I got strawberry 15s. Tries really hard. I do. And when spirit takes over, Luna knows. Oh, I know. I just go off because they get me all distracted, and then I don't even realize I'm not shuffling anymore. It's a thing. I have the same singing bowl in my meditation. Aw. This one is, oh shoot, I can't even remember it'll probably make a weird noise, but I'll do it. Oops, I guess I gotta pull off. So I specifically wanted one for my third chakra. I don't know if you guys can hear it. Put the mic down here. So I did what every normal American does, and I Googled which note was the best for the third chakra. I want to say it's C. I don't remember though, so I don't want to give you bad information either. But you can do that, and then of course I went on what every American does and looked on eBay and Amazon, found the price I was willing to pay, and voila, I got the cute little bowl, and it came with a little cute donut pillow. I'm glad you have one too. All right. Johnny, are you still in there? He's like got mad. They said don't call him Johnny. Hi, Jen. I'm a Sagittarius. I have a business idea, but no money. Should and could I forge ahead? I'm like, what the hell does that say? That's right. I got stuck on your word forge. Now I'm going to use it so I won't ever get stuck on it again because that's a good word. I like it. Very, very old English. So, John, you need to find yourself an Aquarius. Also, get your chart done. You can get them done for free online. Look up free astrology chart. You need to know, obviously, your birthday, your time of birth, and the place you were born. And it can tell you your full sign. People that tend to own their own businesses, want to run their own businesses, have a lot of Aquarius energy. So it's possible that it is your moon sign, rising sign, but it's also possible that you just have a lot within your chart in the house it needs to be in. So I'm just going to put that out there. I am also hearing, John, I'm hoping you're still there. You haven't said anything yet. That honestly, you need to do, and I mean, you're Sagittarius, so I feel like you're going to plan this out and think it out anyways. It's really about you. Oh, they're saying you need a vision board. So what they want you to do is literally plan it out and see how long it's going to take you, like for you to set accomplishments for each month, as far as in saving money, finding investors, making your business plan, obviously before you find investors, because you're going to have a business plan to show your investors. Yes, he's listening. Okay, Brittany, thank you. This is like a thing for you that you as a Sagittarius, you're going to need to do, because fire sign, all right? Passion. You're passionate about it. You're going to want to dig in, grab a hold, and get going. So this is about you grounding yourself and bringing yourself down to earth a little bit with this business plan, because they're showing me, like, literally, like, I'm seeing everything, like, this is what I need to do. You need to make an outline. This is my business plan. Prepare it, read it, revamp it, read it, and revamp it again. And get your smart, logical thinking business plan. Bam, down there. That's how you're going to find investors. That's how you're going to get people to come in and say, I love this, because they're going to see your methodical planning about this. But again, I'm hearing goals. Remind them goals. Setting goals for yourself. So this is June 21st. So by July 1st, I want to have completely finished my business plan. How much money I think I'm going to need to spend on, what is it you want to sell? Do you, this is John's underwise profile on Ticketnest. Oh, yay. Okay, I'm seeing like in crafts because when I was in junior high, we had a class called crafts. Um, and we made these signs out of wood. We had, I'm going to be such a girl here, catering. Okay. Maybe that's what I'm saying. Let me finish telling you what I saw. So we had to make, our letters with the machine in the shop room. And so of course I made my family a plaque of their last name, my grandparents. And then we burned it. What I'm seeing is the burnt wood. So do you do something fancy with burning food or using that little thingy that that little thing and you see the chefs burning shit with the souffles. Is that right? I don't know. Probably not. I got all excited for nothing. I don't know anything. I hate cooking. Don't hate me. And I'm oddly good at it. I don't even like it. I must have been a cook in a past life. Um, but it feels like putting your heart and soul. That's what they're saying. So if you want to cater, maybe you should talk to maybe you should I have another friend well, I've become friends with her. She's a client, but in the chat room that totally wants a catering business. So maybe I should connect you guys if you live in the same state. Tell me what the burning thing means, please. Please tell me what it means. I sit here and wait because I need to know. Please tell me it makes sense to you. Because it will, even if it doesn't now, trust me, you're going to be like waking up in the middle of the night going, oh, that's what that means. And Sun Rising's laughing at me. I know. I'm a souffle. Oh my God. Oh my God, Monica, they live in Texas. Monica, can I say? Monica, I totally saw you right now. She totally wants to have, oh my God, maybe it's barbecue. It's totally barbecue. Monica, talk to Brittany and John. I'm just saying. Monica loves to cook. She's going to kill me. She loves to cook. She lives in Texas. Totally wants to have her own catering business too. Here we go. Partnerships. Building it, living the dream. See, and okay, so Texas with barbecue, I mean, you say barbecue, everyone thinks of Texas. All right. So it's really about having everyone loves barbecue. I'm a vegetarian. I started empathing the pain that the animal went through when it died, and I had to stop eating meat because of that. Because I started empathing the emotions through the meat, and I had to stop. I know everyone's like, well, why? It's so good. I'm like, well, if you could feel what I felt, you wouldn't do that either. So it's really about finding that niche. So that's why I'm saying you need to set yourself a goal. Well, what's my niche that's going to set me apart? And that's why they are showing me they want you to have like this vision board, and they want you to have like, I'm going to do this by this date, this by this date, this by this date kind of thing. And it's going to help you. It's going to help ground you, John. It's going to help ground you because you're going to just want to grab it by the balls and go for it. Yes, I totally made a joke for you there, smoked balls or something. I don't know. Something original. All right. Something original like that. All right. It's already 5:30, but I want to try and get a couple more questions in. I know I said I would just be here for an hour, but I want to try and get a couple more in. Las Vegas. Why are we talking about Las Vegas? I'm kind of excited right now. Stretch marks. Oh, sister, I know. Okay, we talked about that earlier. I'm freaking out because my phone. Okay, I know. I read that earlier. Yes, Benjamin. Benjamin. Yes, in chat, please, please, please. Never know. Monica, is CB the guy I've been seeing being truthful about his feelings? Also, will the move in will the move I'm contemplating be the right choice? All right, let's do the move. Whoa. The move. Oh, do I want that one? Yes or no? Set it to the side. Okay, thank you. Okay, so do I want that card? I do. I want that one. Okay, I want these. No, don't want those. Am I keeping this one? Yes. All right, so these two came out together and these two came out together. I feel like as far as in you deciding whether you're going to move or not, is that what you said? Also, will the move? Another answer. Okay, I don't know if it's John or Brittany, but my advice every time about a job is if you're gonna quit, just make sure you got another job first. That is my advice every time. Because if you're thinking about it enough, you're changing the energy around you, you're affecting the energy as far as your bosses are receiving from you, your vibe. And if you're vibing, you want to quit, then they're going to start vibing, they want to fire you. So find a job, try not to vibe too much that you want to get out, don't get short timer syndrome. um Find something before you leave, kind of thing. Oh crap, now I forgot, Monica, what I asked you. See what happens, I get distracted. Okay, so you've really kind of decided, that's what it was, that what you want to do. So that's what I'm seeing here is you're making a choice and you're ready to go. I don't know how I feel about CB. And that's what I say when I don't want to say bad because of the devil. I feel like there's something you don't know about him. So if you're having fun with him, take your time and really be observant, have fun, okay? Because I'm not going to deny anybody having fun. And I think we all know what I mean by having fun. I'm not going to deny anybody that. All right. I think, you're an adult, you should have adult time and have adult fun. You deserve that for yourself. But I also think everyone needs to be wise here as well. I just feel like there's something you don't know that could be around some sort of addiction. So please be careful. I would guard your heart while you observe, and you, Monica, you can, you're total empath. You have complete psychic abilities, and I know you have mediumship abilities. You're blocking what you really feel about him. Okay. I think you've observed. So I need you to honor what you've observed and do that for yourself. Okay. Yay. I read something and just replied and probably makes no sense. It's completely out of context. Mm, yeah, Luna, dude, it is. She sent me pictures. They had snow until like 2 weeks ago. I'm just kidding. It was like last month. It was like February, March. You guys still had snow. It was crazy over there on the East Coast. 90 degrees in Miami. I want some blizzard. No, I think it was like, I want blizzard. I just feel like that's where you're going to find your happiness. Benjamin, first live stream. All right, last question. Why do I always pick the hard ones for last? You said the Aquarius Pisces reading that we should connect with my mom, but should I? Is that John or Brittany? Honey, that's honestly, that's something you have to answer for yourself. Um, if you, if you're more, I actually, please watch the Pisces readings, the Aquarius Pisces question. So, under Brittany's, watch the Pisces readings, both of them for June, because I feel like the Pisces energy has a lot of like mom issues right now. And I'm a Pisces. Okay. So I know what I need to do, what's best for me and for my sanity. And you have to know what's best for you and yours. And you have to evaluate what's the most beneficial to you. It's going to hurt you to be in contact, then don't. I mean, if this is regular mom guilt that your mom's giving you, deal with it. But if we're talking about fucked up head games from your mom, no. Audi 5000. Okay. Yeah, out. Don't even deal with that shit. You have to answer that for yourself. I mean, your mom's your mom, and that's your mom. You know, mom's your mom. All right. So, where's the hard question I picked? It was about legal issues, which, by the way, I do not like answering. I feel like legal issues like that shit is stuff we've planned before we got here, because there was some crazy life lesson that we're sorry for now, but that we knew we had to learn before we got here. Yeah, I totally lost the question. Alina, I always act tough. I have people to try me. She must be a Taurus. Yeah, it's just scrolled me all the way back up to the top. Dang it. Brittany says he loved his reading. Don't forget about me. Okay. She says, do me now. All right. We'll make yours last. You skip me. She says, you skip me. I'm trying, like on my computer. So on this monitor here, it goes so fast, like I can't even catch up with it. So I tried to watch on my phone, but then it keeps like resetting itself. So I'm like, ah. Okay, Brittany, put in your question one more time. So Benjamin, while Brittany is putting her question in, I'm going to tell you how spirit works. Spirit will bring people together that are all in the same life lessons right now. So if hearing a reading about somebody else needing to go to school resonates with you, it's because you guys are in sort of the same little vibe life lesson. And yes, then that means you were meant to hear that too. You were meant to hear that information too. Yeah, I have to repeat questions every now and then. So please do that. Did I answer Brittany's question? She's a narcissist. I don't know what's happening now. Weird vibe from your mother-in-law. Isn't being married fun? Just remember, you took her little boy. Alina. You took her little boy. No, I'm just kidding. I just needed advice about the career I should go after. Oh, so you feel like the school thing may yeah, so yeah, then the school thing Alyssa, I actually see what I mean. I you vibed in with other people that there was another person that asked that question earlier. And especially when you've been single for a long time, it's about what you believe about yourself. And that's the energy that you're creating around yourself. If you focus on, I've been single for 18 months, then you're focusing on being alone versus thinking, and that's your energy. And that's the energy you put off, whether you know it or not. And other people are receiving from you. So people you may, females or males you may be interested in are going to receive that, well, she's alone, she's lonely energy, and they're not going to come talk to you. So it's about changing your energy and, well, yeah, I've been single a while. And that's okay because I'm just having fun. I'm just having fun and I'm letting life happen. And when you think that, if you say those words out loud to yourself, you will literally feel the energy change around you. So it's about changing your mindset, changing your beliefs about the energy around you. You need someone special to be able to handle you. Believe me, I'm an Aries Taurus too. Yep. Somebody with the patience of Job. Yes, I know. I very rarely quote Bible quotes, but what can I say? I heard it, so I said it. Job was very patient. So if you don't know who Job is, he was in the Bible. I think he even has his own book. Okay. Brittany, did I answer your question? Because when spirit starts coming through, just so you guys know, it's not that I intentionally forget or that I want to forget. It's that my guides are talking and I'm just kind of hanging out. Suggest a Sagittarius. Oh yeah, I think a Sagittarius could definitely deal with some, or even a Scorpio for Aries Taurus energy. I think that would be, because that's, yeah, maybe. All right, so I do want to do one last question. So let's do, I found it. So I do believe I have answered. Oh, hell no, sorry. I don't like Scorpios. Jesus, no. Elena, calmate. Girl, don't judge all Scorpios. The best Scorpios are the ones that have evolved and become the Phoenix. I mean, they are so enlightened and so amazing to be around. Like Moonlight Scorpio, oh my God, love, love, love her. Has the best energy. Career. So, yeah, so yours was career advice as well. You and your husband are both in that same path right now. Okay, sorry, I'm asking them something. So I asked my guides, should they be doing something together? Because I'm hearing together, together, together. And then I stopped and I said, before I say that they should be building goals together, or not building goals together, but like working together. Um, will this, be okay? Would they be spending way too much time with each other? But I'm a 9. My birthday's on the 9th, so I'm a 9. I need my independence in a mate. I need that, to not be around them all the time because I'm a very independent person. And they're saying that no, you guys would be fine. Then while I'm saying all of this, I saw books in your arms together. Oh my God, it was so cute. Totally saw a peachy folder. Do you guys remember peachy folders? So I totally saw like a peachy folder and some books, holding them in the arms. Like you guys are like both going to school. I feel like you guys are at this hump in the road, both of you. And I just feel like school would be, and I'm not, I'm not trying to like say, oh, everyone has to go to college because I don't believe that at all. I believe anybody can do anything they want. They want to be a lawyer, they can be a lawyer. They want to be a carpenter, they can be a carpenter. And I find both jobs completely equally the same value. And I hate that society doesn't, because carpenters are badass. Nobody would have a home if it weren't for a carpenter. So personally, I think we should thank every carpenter we meet for building our homes. But the lawyers are the ones driving Mercedes. Okay. But you know what? I don't even know any carpenter that wouldn't want anything but their pickup. So my little rant is over. I feel like both of you, whatever this is, you're on this journey together. And this is about you making goals together, going through things together. And because I'm asking them again, are you sure that this isn't going to make them drive each other crazy? But it's like supporting each other's growth. And if you guys are talking, just so you know, I can't even look at the screen because it'll interrupt what's coming through. Supporting each other's growth, and just, it's like you guys are supposed to experience the success, your individual successes together. And I don't know why I'm seeing a car wash. I just want to throw that out there too. I feel like it means that you're going to have to work hard. Hard. Okay. Practice putting positive things out into the universe. Picture the qualities you want in a person and don't ever lose hope. And start your practicing positive things out into the universe. Start it about yourself. Always start it about yourself. I still every day wake up, stretch, and say good morning to my guides, and then good morning to the universe. And I say it out loud. I could be in my room alone and I'll be like, good morning. I am grateful to wake up in this comfortable bed. I am grateful to have a roof over my head. I'm grateful that I want to walk to the fridge and find milk for my coffee. Being grateful for those little things helps you then in turn be, I am glad to be me. I am happy to be me. Being happy with yourself is probably every single person's hardest struggle. But being happy with yourself changes the energy you're putting out into your aura. And we feel each other's auras. When you walk in a room where two people have been fighting, you know it. So if you're walking into a room where somebody who is down on themselves, you're not going to want to talk to them. You're going to go talk to the person on the other side of the room that is up on themselves, not overly up on themselves, because nobody wants to be around those people either. But you know what I mean. Okay. Love yourself, change your energy, and then everything else falls into place every time. Thank you so much. I have been able to afford a personal raising. I appreciate. Oh, you're welcome. Thank you for being thankful. I appreciate that from you. And I know what it's like to live on a budget. So that's why I like to do these little pop-ups, because my guides, I'm not doing this for money. Yes, of course I do charge, because this is my livelihood. This is how I buy birthday presents for my son, whose birthday is next month, and all this other stuff. But that's not just why I do this. I do this because I want to help. I want to I just want to help. I just want to help, because I think that that's why we're all here on this earth, okay, is to help each other. So I'm going to wrap this up. I'm going to thank you all for coming in and watching and listening and chatting and having a fun time. And I want to thank you all for the positive energy that you've brought in. If you would like a personal reading, of course, please email me and we'll set something up. I do need to know your time zone. Don't need to know your sign. Sometimes I ask people their sign during a reading, depending on the information I'm getting. because I need to know how to deliver it. And I've figured out what signs how they want things delivered. um, because I'm a Pisces, I'm mutable. I can work with, delivering information that's going to be beneficial in the way the person needs to hear it. That's my goal. um, but thank you guys. Make sure you help people, help each other. Just keep putting out good vibes and love, holding doors open, helping people pick up something they've dropped. Just show good energy and keep yourself grounded, keep your aura protection out, and don't let anybody's bad vibes get you down. All right, guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate you.